Hello, users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All. This is a series in which I talk about politics and how I am just, again, I reek with enlightenment. Like if you were to sniff my underarms, it would smell like the Library of Alexandria. And with that being said, I have another clip here for you of Donald Trump. Now, I would like to provide a quick trigger warning. If there are any right-wing snowflakes watching this who get really upset when people have opinions on the internet, I recommend just finish up your comment that you're writing, calling me a tranny freak or whatever. Just click it on, you don't have to type out an essay. I get your point. I don't read anything past the first 3 letters anyway. So write out your comments, get it over with, turn the video off, and go back to whatever you're doing that's making you not be in a constant battle with your own, self-respect. So with that being said, Donald Trump is doing something pretty fucking good, and I'm just going to play this little clip, and then I will talk about it.
The Department of Education is also announcing the availability of more than $6 billion in emergency grant funding to assist college students impacted by the cancellation of classes and the suspension of housing. A lot of people had a lot of things suspended. Housing is one of them. Previously, we waived student loan payments for 6 months. So student loan payments have been waived for 6 months. So we'll discuss it after that. May go further. And today,
I just want to listen to this part again.
For 6 months. So from previously, we waived student loan payments for 6 months. So student loan payments have been waived for 6 months.
So previously we have waived student loan payments for 6 months. So we are going to waive student loan payments for 6 months. I just find that, again, the way this guy speaks will never not be funny. I'm sorry. He's just fucking hilarious. But again, this is one of those situations where Biden, with the platform that he has right now, is barely better than Donald Trump. And again, I don't care much about the policy platforms. Personnel is policy, and personnel, who the person is, this goes all the way up to the candidate themselves. That matters much more than the policy. Anyone can say anything to get elected. It's what they do when they're elected that matters. And right now, I don't trust Trump at all. However, most people do not have that opinion of mine. Again, Library of Alexandria going on under here. I'm just saying. Believe me, many people are saying this. But the thing is that Donald Trump can do all this shit, and he can do it for 6 months to a year, and then stop doing it. Like, all that matters to him is getting reelected. So he's floated the Medicare for All idea, at least temporarily. He's now floating just cutting student loans. He's already canceling them for 6 months or waiving them. And it's one of those things where, yeah, there's a lot of fine print. Yeah, there's a lot of ways for people to get out of it and ways for people to get fucked. But at the same time, what matters here is the messaging. And again, he is not doing this from the bottom of his heart to help people. He's doing it because he wants to be reelected and he wants to maintain his power and credibility. And all that matters is that he save enough people to get him reelected. And if he sacrifices millions of people in New York or in California, it doesn't matter. But if he saves a bunch of people from paying student loans in Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, that's all that he needs to do. Florida, that's all that he needs to do. And that's what people have to be looking out for. And this is the huge problem with Biden is, yeah, he would be a better president than Donald Trump. Duh. But I mean, that's like saying a Whopper with cheese, an Impossible Whopper, thank you because I'm a vegetarian, with cheese is better than a regular Impossible Whopper. It's like, yeah, that's true, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's fast food, right? So it's like that. It's just one of those situations where we're not looking good. Unless Bernie is the VP, or unless Bernie gets to decide who the VP is. And again, the VP is kind of a do nothing role, but it's the symbolism that matters. Remember when Tim Kaine was the vice presidential pick last time around and how cringy it was? But it's the symbolism that matters. If we can get a strong vice presidential candidate, it's possible Biden will pull this through to the end and win. But I mean, without any, like, even symbolic gestures, Biden's done. Biden's toast. He's dead on arrival. He's got nothing. I'm sorry. If Trump is just willy nilly going to waive student loan payments, lower Medicare eligibility, if he's just going to give people stimulus checks and sign them all and talk about them every day with his platform, Biden's got no chance. I'm sorry, and I'm just letting you know how I see it. These are the things that I see. Biden's dead on arrival. Trump's actually doing relatively good stuff. What fucking planet are we living on, right? This is bizarre. And all I know is that it's not going to end well, no matter what happens. It's not going to end well. And I don't have anything more philosophical to end on, so I'm just going to say, give me money on Patreon. It is a requirement. If you don't do this, then you're pretty much a terrible person. Also, I'm making $78 a month on Patreon. I didn't even know that. I guess someone edited their pledge, so whoever did that, thank you. Maybe I should actually do something. Maybe I should read the patronizers. But yeah, so thank you for giving me money, whoever did that. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and do that because I'm going to need a lot of money throughout this pandemic. It's just, I'm going to need it. And now that the Bernie campaign is no longer accepting donations, if you were a Bernie donator, just give that money to me. What are you going to, you're spending $10 a month anyway. Give me $10 a month. So there's, of course, charities that you could donate to and other down ballot campaigns, but don't do that. Just give me the money. Anyway, thank you for watching. You have a good one now, and stay sane. It's going to be hard, but stay sane.